Hi Plums, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have kind of a different video for you, and I know I always say
Today I have a different video for you.
but today it's actually a different video because it's gonna be more kind of like a get ready with me while I tell you about how I started my brand. So yes, this little dress that I am wearing is one of my designs. I will give you the Instagram down here. It's M.Manau in case you guys want to check it out, and let's get ready together. In this case, I'm gonna start with my Forever foundation. It's my Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation in shade R250. So today, even though I am going to be telling you about my brand, I am not going to be exactly telling you about how I am applying my makeup, but I am going to be telling you the products I'm using. Because the makeup that I'm going to do is actually the makeup that I wore on my first photo shoot. Okay, so yeah, I had always wanted to do something related to fashion. You know, I remember I started something with my mom. I had always had an idea very clear in my head, but I didn't know how to send it out to the world, or however you say it. And my mom told me that we should start something with embroidery, like make Mexican flowers and the names of the people and everything. And to be honest, I didn't want to. And I told her I didn't want to, but she bought the embroidery machine anyway. Well, the project lasted less than 2 months. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my powder foundation by Pali Maquillaje in shade 01. So yeah, the project lasted for about 2 months and we stopped. And then I tried finding other business ideas, but instead I went on ships. And when I got back, well, it was a pandemic and I saw so many people getting so inspired and motivated, and they started YouTube channels and they started their own brand and they started their own business, and I was blank. Like literally, it was like I was frozen and I couldn't process anything. I had zero inspiration, zero motivation. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking my J&K concealer. It's in shade 01. And then when I started getting motivated again, I retook my YouTube channel and I actually opened another channel which was more Formula One related, which I'm a big fan. It's like a little fun fact about me that people don't really know. And once I got the handle of those two channels, I started creating a little bit more content for my blog and everything. I remember that once I thought that I was going to lose my job, and then it hit me. This is what I want to do. I love silk. So I started doing a little bit of research on the price of silk, and silk is like so expensive. And I was like, well, if my brand is new and I don't have that much capital to invest, then it has to start with something similar to silk. And I found satin. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my blush by Chanel in shade 320. And so I found satin and I started with 3 colors. Then I'm going to be taking my highlighter by Nicole Miller. This doesn't really have a shade. So once I found satin, I thought, well, it's a pandemic and there's not really much money for people to buy a lot of clothes. So what I decided to do was to make one big piece of satin cloth, and it could be used multi-ways: on your head, as a top, as a dress, as a skirt, even as a bag if you wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna be going to my Juvia's Place palette, and this bright pink that you see right here, that's the shade I'm gonna be using. Scary, I know. Take my eyeshadow brush, I take some, and I tap off the excess because this is super pigmented. I am not kidding. When I applied this eyeshadow and I took it off, my eyes were still pink. I tried taking it off like 3 times with oil, with micellar water, with rose water, with everything. Eep. I mean, the color is so bright. It was perfectly understandable that that was gonna happen. Anyway, so the reason why I opted for pink is because I wanted to create a very minimalistic, monochromatic look. You know, put all the focus on the piece of satin and maybe some accessories and stuff, but the eyeshadow always had to match, you know, the garment. So that's why I chose this color of eyeshadow. I had just gotten it for Christmas and it was just perfect. And so the plan here on my brand is to obviously start implementing new clothing pieces, like more concise pieces, like an actual dress, an actual top, an actual blazer, but everything due time. I just wanted to start like most bloggers and designers start. They start with like an iconic piece that actually makes you think about the brand, and then they start implementing new pieces. So I'm just gonna take my blending brush to blend that out a little bit on like the top parts, because it looks so harsh and I just wanted to look a little bit more subtle on the top. So the makeup look is very basic. Now I'm just gonna be taking my Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Volume Mascara. It's in shade Extremely Black, and I'm gonna apply mascara on my lashes. As I mentioned, I just wanted a very minimalistic, monochromatic makeup look. And it's so funny because it really is, as they say, you know, on your darkest times, it's when you come up with the brightest ideas. In the moment that I thought I was gonna be jobless, that is when I thought about this brand, that I'm going to be dedicating so much time to it, because I would do so many brands, and after a month or two, max 3, I would just like throw them away because nothing filled me. Then I found this and I was like, you know what, to this I actually want to dedicate time. Maybe I'm not going to see results straight away, but it's something I'm passionate about, so I am going to make this work. So to finish the look, I took the Dior Addict lip gloss in shade 686. It's also pinkish, but when you put it on the lips, it's just gloss, no color. And this is it, you guys. This is a final makeup look that I created for my first photo shoot for my brand, M.Manau. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I will write the Instagram down here below and on the comment box. And if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Especially comment down below what kind of video you would like to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you again next week on another tutorial of the Porcelain Plum.